Welcome. Hello. Thank you for joining us. We are going into our warm up activation. We just finished our 10 minutes of rolling. So, we're going to start out in cat cow, hands stacked under shoulders, knees under hips, about hip distance apart, pressing the tops of your feet into the mat, and your fingers are wide. Really just inhaling and exhaling into your different positions. Nice big arch in the back, dropping down, head lifts, tailbone lifts. Stretching through those arms, really pushing the floor away. Welcoming the heat that comes along with this. Workout's going to be great. Ready to get our Wednesday on. We'll go 2 more times in each direction. Again, big inhales, big exhales. And then coming back to that neutral spine position, we're going to lift our opposite leg, opposite arm. So left leg, right arm, and we're just going to lift. Once you get into that position, nice and lengthened, we're just going to lift. Keep that right hip rotated down. Sorry, I think I said opposite. I have my left hand, right leg up. We'll go 3 more lifts. Bring it back down, switch sides. And lift. Whichever leg you have in the air is the leg that you want to make sure you're keeping that hip rotated down to the floor. 3, 2, and 1. Bring it down. All right, we're going to pop up into our down dog position. So curl your toes under, lift your hips, extend your arms. Walk the dog, stretching out your calves. And then coming into that plank position, we're just going to alternate between plank and down dog. Just like cat cow, big inhales, big exhales, making sure your hands are still stacked under your shoulders. When you come into that plank position, nice flat back. Two more, and then we're going to drop back down onto all fours. We're going to go into some donkey kicks and fire hydrants. So we'll start out with our left leg. We're going to bring it up into that tabletop position, and we're just going to bring it all the way in, down, I should say, all the way down, all the way back up. So donkey kicks, left side. You can bring that right hand out a little bit to the right so that you can remain stable with those hips pointed straight down to the mat. Picturing those headlights on your hip bones so you're not falling into that right hip. 3 more. And we're going to go into fire hydrants on this same side. So the knee's going to come out to the side, right back in. Remember, everybody's range of motion is different. I always say that. And I don't want you to watch me. Maybe you can get your leg up much higher than I can. Maybe it's not going up quite as high. You're making the motion. You're keeping those hips pointed down to the mat. That's the important part. Just warming up through our hip flexors. 3 more. And bring it down. We're going to go into the right side. So right leg's going to come up, tabletop position, and right knee comes down. And then that heel comes up. Knee down, heel up. Again, you can slide that left hand over a little bit. Keeping those hips rotated down. You're breathing, your head is in a neutral position, looking down at the mat so you're not straining your neck. Guys, look great. 3 more this side, then we'll go right into fire hydrants. When you're ready, fire hydrants. Don't fall into that left hip. Right leg going out, right back in. Three more. And slide into a little child's pose. Knees go out wide, arms extend. Stretch that out. Let's walk our hands over to the left for a little side body stretch. And then over to the right, through the center, to the right, left side body stretch. And we'll flip over onto our back. Pulsing bridge. Heels planted, toes to the ceiling. Pulsing that bridge. Relaxing your head, neck, shoulders. You can bring your arms up to the ceiling, or they can be resting at your side. Ab circuit coming up. Let's go 3 squeezes at the top. 1 tap down. Heels still pressed into the mat. Three more. And hug your knees in to your chest, rock side to side. Okay, we're gonna start our 300 abs that we are doing through the month of April. We've got 30 crunches, 20 bicycle crunches, 30 toe touches, and 20 reverse crunches. Do that, then we'll have a minute rest. So you are the counter. You can have your legs in tabletop position for the crunches, or your feet can be flat on the floor. Whenever you're ready, 30 crunches. You're counting. Pressing that lower back into the mat. Popping your shoulder blades off the floor. Head and neck are up. "20 bicycle crunches are next. Don't forget to breathe. Remember, those bicycle crunches can always be modified. Foot on the floor, knee to elbow, or you're up in the air. 20 bicycle crunches. 30 toe touches are next. Legs up, hand reaching for that opposite toe. "30 total, those toe touches. Finishing off with 20 reverse crunches. Hands under your sacrum, you're popping those hips off your hands. 20 reverse crunches. Feeling that heat. Woo! You're resting after your 20 reverse crunches. Cobra, stretched out. Nice work, you guys. I'm into my Cobra stretch. 100 done, 200 to go. Nice job working through those reverse crunches. Hug it out, stretch any way you feel comfortable. Our next 100 is 15 side hip lifts, 30 crunches, 15 side hip lifts on the other side, and then 40 Russian twists. Give yourself a chance to stretch and rest. If you feel ready and you want to get started, 15 side hip lifts, or continue stretching. So feet can be stacked or that lower leg can be bent and resting on the floor for you to get your hips up. Okay, so it's just up and down, that's modified. Or you're stacking and you're keeping both legs one on top of the other up. Lift and lower. Thirty crunches after this. Again, you can be in that tabletop position or feet on the floor, knees bent for your crunches. $30 total. And it's just resting lightly on the sides of your head. Pressing that lower back into the mat. 15 side hip lifts on the other side. Ending with 40 Russian twists when you get there. Lift and lower. 40 Russian twists is our finisher for this second round. Take time to stretch after those 40. Fantastic work, you guys. If you're watching this video, you can always set your own pace, go all the way through without the rest. However you want to make it work. Our last 100, 40 bicycle crunches, 15 oblique V-ups, 30 reverse crunches, and then finishing with 15 oblique V-ups on the other side. So 40 bicycle crunches. When you are ready, again, those feet can be on the floor, knee coming up to elbow, really getting that twist in, or you're keeping both legs up. 40 total. After those 40, you're going into those oblique V-ups. You pick the side. Thirty reverse crunches after those 15 oblique V-ups. Thirty reverse crunches. Don't forget to breathe. And last, those 15 oblique V-ups on the other side. Holding plank if you finish. Stretch it out. Finish strong, you guys. You got this. 300 abs. You got it. Woo. Last minute of stretching, of finishing up. And when you're ready, you can watch me demo our stacker. So this morning's stacker, 5 different exercises. We're adding one in each round. Starting out with a weighted squat. So dumbbells at our shoulder, feet hip distance, 10 reps for each exercise or 5 per side. So weighted squats. Then we're adding in plank with shoulder taps. So on our mat, plank position, 10 total or 5 per side. Plank shoulder taps, and you're going back to that weighted squat. Arms aren't coming up, just the squat, weights at the shoulders. Then we're adding in push-ups. 10 push-ups from your toes, from your knees, chest comes down. 10 push-ups, back to those plank shoulder taps, coming up for those weighted squats. Then we're adding in mountain climbers, 10 total. Okay, then we're adding in those push-ups, 10. We're adding in those plank shoulder taps, and then our weighted squats. Last is a weighted reverse lunge. So dumbbells can be just in our hands or they can be at our shoulders, stepping back in that reverse lunge. Okay, or you can be here at your sides, just stepping back, 5 per side, 10 total. Then going into those mountain climbers, push-ups, plank shoulder taps, and weighted squats. All right, are we ready? So we're gonna go 20 minutes. We'll stay together. If you're watching this at home, you can go straight through. We're gonna do 30 seconds, adding on 30 seconds as we get into those mountain climbers. Round 4, we're gonna bump it up to a minute. So it should take about 8 minutes, 7 to 8 minutes to get through the first round or per round. Okay, so 30 seconds, grab those weights, weighted squats, dumbbells at our shoulders. You can always do this without weight. We'll have 30 seconds to get in our 10 when you are ready. 10 squats. Then we're gonna go into those plank shoulder taps and weighted squats in 3, 2, and 1. Plank shoulder taps, 10 total. Then grab those dumbbells, get in your 10 squats. Perfect, you guys. 10 more seconds, and we're gonna go into push-ups, plank shoulder taps, and our weighted squats. In 3, 2, and 1, get in those 10 push-ups. Plank shoulder taps, 10 total. Coming up for those weighted squats. Nice. Mountain climbers, we're adding in next. We got 10 more seconds. Shake it out. Keep yourself moving. Roll those shoulders. If you're watching this, you want to keep going. Get in those mountain climbers. Push-ups, plank shoulder tap squats. We're going in 3, 2, and 1. Mountain climbers, push-ups. Plank shoulder taps. Try to eliminate that rocking. Weighted squats. Fantastic. Adding in that weighted reverse lunge next. 10 total, 5 per side in 3, 2, and 1. Drop that back knee. Going back to those mountain climbers. Push-ups. And around 1 right here. Those push-ups, shoulder taps. And those weighted squats. End of 1 right here. Fantastic. If you wanted to, go right into round 2. Keep going with those weighted squats. We're gonna shake it out. Let everyone catch up. 15-second rest here, you guys. Sip of water. As many rounds as we can get in. All right, here we go. Round 2. Let's go. "30 seconds to get in those 10 squats. Plenty of time. If you want to keep going, plank shoulder taps. Back to your weighted squats. We're starting in 5, 3, 2, and 1. Plank shoulder taps, weighted squats. So good. Fantastic. Still got 10 seconds. Then we're going into those push-ups. Plank with shoulder taps, weighted squats in 3, 2, and 1. Push-ups. You got it, you got it. Plank shoulder taps. Weighted squats. Whew. Mountain climbers adding in. Fantastic. We're going in 5, 3, 2, and 1. Mountain climbers, push-ups, plank shoulder taps. Keep those hands stacked. After those push-up, plank shoulder taps. Coming up for those weighted squats. 30 seconds to get those weighted squats done. Plenty of time. Weighted reverse lunge. We're adding in. 10 more seconds. Holding at your sides or at your shoulders. Here we go, getting those 10 reverse lunges. Last stretch for round 2. Back to those mountain climbers, push-ups, plank shoulder taps, squats. Amazing. Keep going. You can always child pose, stretch it. Whew. Weighted squats to finish. Round 3. "35 seconds, you guys. We're starting round 3. Woo! Stretch, water, finish up. "15 seconds. We got this. Lots of time to stretch in between. Hopefully 5 seconds. Grab those weights or your body weights, and we're squatting. 30 seconds to get it done. Ten more seconds. We're adding in plank shoulder taps. 3, 2, and 1. 1 minute to get both these done. I think we've been moving a little bit quicker in just that whole minute. think we're getting them done, both of them in 30 seconds. If not, we're working through the whole minute. Push-ups, adding in next, 15 seconds. Push-ups, plank, shoulder tap, squats. If you want to start early, or we're going in 3, 2, and 1. 10 push-ups. Plank, shoulder taps. Weighted squats. Adding in push-ups next, or sorry, adding in mountain climbers. Already did our push-ups. Woo! 25 seconds, or you're starting early. Fifteen seconds. Mountain climbers, push-ups, shoulder taps, and squats. In 5. Here we go, mountain climbers. Push-ups. Remember, you can always elevate. Shoulder taps and squats. Whew, we got this. One last round and we're stretching it out. Or I should say, finishing up this round 3. Weighted reverse lunge. Shake it out, stretch, yes. You got 40 seconds. Weighted reverse lunge. Mountain climbers, I love seeing some of you do your hip circles, yes. Just under 30 seconds. If you always want to get started early, you can get right into it. This is it, our last line. Then we're stretching. Grabbing those weights for your reverse lunge. 10 seconds. 5, 3, 2, and 1. You got 2 minutes to get through this last round. Woo, find your balance. Starting over those reverse lunges. 10 total, 5 per side. Ooh, not being very graceful with my reverse lunges today. All right, we're going into mountain climbers. And your push-ups. Finish strong, come on. Shoulder taps and squats. Water towel and child's pose when you're done with your squats. Plenty of time. 45 seconds, you guys, to finish up this round. Meet us in child's pose when you're ready. Still 15 seconds. Nice work, nice work. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Resting, water towel. We're gonna stretch it out for 5. So child's pose, we'll go back to that side stretch. Just really staying lengthened in the center right now, big toes touching, knees are out wide. Way to slow down your breathing, standing before you come down to child's pose. Walking our hands over to the left when you're ready. No rush. Always taking your time with stretching. I may be going a little bit faster, or maybe even a little bit slower than you like. Feel free to go at your own tempo, your own pace. Back to center. Push that floor away. And then over to the right. Stretching out that left side body. Fantastic work, you guys, this morning. That was fast-paced. Again, even with the workout, if you're at home watching this recording, you could go slower, you could go faster. Once you have the exercises, you can set your own tempo. We'll come up onto all fours. Just a little cat-cow, just like we started. Stretching through the back, extending your arms. Fingertips wide. You can even bring those hands out in front of you a little bit more and do those scapula push-ups like we did on Monday. Dropping the chest, protracting the shoulder blades, and then pushing away, rounding, retracting. That cat-cow is wonderful as well. And let's push up into down dog when you're ready. We'll go into pigeon from this position. So maybe walk the dog, stretching out your calves. That just worked so hard. We'll center our left foot, kick our right leg up, feed it through for pigeon. Extending that left leg long, creeping those right toes up just a little bit more. Maybe a little rock side to side, resting your forearms down on the mat. Big, deep cleansing breaths. Again, just thanking your body for working so hard this morning. And then we will restack. Curl that left toe under, feed that right leg back to down dog. When you're ready, center your right leg. Kick that left leg up and feeding it through. Right leg extends back. Creeping those left toes up a little bit more. We'll rock side to side before we go over onto our back for our figure four. Just real quick, figure four and cross body stretches. I like to repeat the figure four, pigeon stretch on our back, just because it does feel a little bit different. So roll over on that left side, over onto your back, hug your knees in. We'll cross our right ankle over our left knee, reach around the back side of our left leg, pushing out against our right knee with our right elbow. And then keeping that right knee up, let that left leg fall to the floor. Right leg hugs up and out, or right knee hugs up and out. And then when you're ready, go ahead and transfer that right knee into your left hand, over to the left side of your body, and extend that right arm out to the right. So right knee is to the left side of the body, and the right arm is extended out. Your gaze is over to your right fingertips. And you're just breathing into that cross-body stretch. Remembering how hard our obliques worked in all those ab exercises we did to start. And then both knees hug back up. We'll hook our right ankle over our left knee, reach around the back side of our right leg, pushing out against our left knee with our left elbow. Maybe ankle rotations on that right foot. And then letting that right leg just fall to the floor. Left knee hugs up and out. Breathing. And then transferring that left knee into your right hand, over to the right side of your body. Left arm extends out to the left. Your gaze is over to the left fingertips. Cross body stretch on this side. Just being mindful of where you're feeling this. Maybe you need extra focus and roll time on those areas. We spend that 10 minutes, but 10 minutes is never enough. And back to that, flat onto your back, knees hugged in, and we'll rock up to our seated position. Legs long, hands up, reaching towards the ceiling, forward fold without the dog in the way, and nose to your knees, reaching towards your ankles, toes, calves, wherever your hands land. Just know that's where you are today. We'll continue to work on our flexibility, always working on our strength, rounding up nice and slow. Big shoulder roll back. Thanks you guys so much. Fantastic work. Stay and stretch more if you have time. Hydrate well. And I'll see you all back here soon. Have a great day.